This is our second video devoted to Euro 2024 that actually finished yesterday, and this time we wondered what football teams throughout the history would correspond the top chess players of present time the most. Rules are basically the same as in episode 1. My friend Vladimir and I picked 11 famous grandmasters and we'll try to figure out what football teams fit their playing style, history and other features. Both of us this time have various interesting picks, including crazy ones as usual. Ready? Let's begin. Hello everyone.
Yeah,
And we will begin probably this time with a different order, another football video, and we'll begin with the Carlsen. So, Vladimir, who do you think represent the most? Magnus Carlsen, what football club fits the most his playing style and all other stuff?
I might say that here I have my notes, but I don't even need them because it's obvious
Okay.
that it's Barcelona 2009.
Okay, actually, I debated between Barcelona 2009 and 2011, and I don't know, in my opinion, 2011 slightly even better.
For me, not.
I don't know.
Because,
Yeah.
in one hand, I think Juventus that time was just much more weak team than Manchester United that they faced in the final.
They both
And
times played against Manchester United. Believe me, I
yeah,
know. Yes.
are you sure about it? I think that
Yes, I'm sure.
Barcelona got
2009 2-0, 2011 3-1.
Wait, no, I don't doubt that they play also Manchester United, but I thought you choose the year when they won all the three competitions, but it was not the year of second final versus Manchester United, actually.
I don't know. It's like I don't care. Both Barcelonas are fine. So I knew that you would take 2009, and to
Yeah,
have a variety, it's gonna
because
be
we beat
2000.
you that time, Vladislav. You were crying there in the pillow after the match.
Yeah, it's like
It was 2-0, punishment.
first time in 2009 we had a new Ronaldo versus the god of football, and the second time we had like Rooney.
Okay, no, so for me, really, 2009, because even though individually players were more weak, I think, than 2012 or when it was 2012 or 13 when they played against Juventus when they won all the three competition. And but how team played, I think they were more dominant that time. Okay.
I don't know. I
Uh,
just think that like the Sevilla Pedro Messi was like top. I don't know. Just a very warm feeling inside me.
but Thierry Henry,
Yeah,
or excuse me, Thierry
okay.
Henry, Samuel Eto'o this
Yeah.
time was very
And
good player.
Henry was also in the team, but there were some
Yeah,
like
also.
I don't know. It's like some guys, but yeah, I don't
I
know.
look how team plays. I don't look the names. They played much better, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like more prime thing. It's like Boyan, who's not in the trash can yet, was like giving some
Boyan
hopes.
Krkic, by the way, I just read yesterday, he said that all the haters need to close their mouths because everyone will dream about this career to play
Okay.
with Lionel Messi,
And to
etc. So
play
let's go
for
next.
Stock City. Okay.
Stock
Uh,
City, yeah, I remember this.
okay. Next one is Hikaru Nakamura.
And you
Uh,
should start.
okay, I will start. Actually, it's not obvious pick. It's not
Yeah.
obvious pick, but I picked Borussia Dortmund 2013. Why is it so? I will even explain. First of all, I mean, Nakamura is good at bullet and all the stuff, and they played pretty fast. Not that bad as they played in the Klopp's Liverpool, but there will be soon player with the Liverpool. And like Nakamura never became a world champion. He was always close. Then he was like not playing for a while, and then he came back in some last couple candidates, as well as Borussia played in the finals this year. And yeah, here it is. Team pretty strong, but didn't reach the peak, didn't get the title. And yeah, that's my pick. What do you think, Vladimir?
Okay, I didn't choose the year here, but I was also thinking between two teams. One of them is Borussia Dortmund, and another one is Atletico Madrid. Why is it so? Borussia Dortmund, yeah, by play style, it's more Nakamura play style. The guys that always are on top, they reach to finals but didn't win anything. But the Atletico Madrid, I think there's quite similarities once again in the character between Cholo Simeone and between Nakamura. just because he's showing balls to Cristiano Ronaldo and get beaten by Cristiano Ronaldo and things like that. So yes, they were there near, but they never
Yeah,
won anything, and that's it.
yeah,
Okay, next one is in my list is Fabiano Caruana.
yeah. Probably you should go.
Okay, that in general I didn't put the year again, but Paris Saint Germain on past few years, I think, the team obviously won. Okay, Caruana's the difference that he were playing in the match, but also he didn't win nothing. He were somewhere there near. He's kind of star player. He's favorite of all the tournaments, but he didn't win anything in terms of world champions. Like Paris Saint Germain failed once in the final against the Bayern Munich, and they just can win domestic championships in France. Like Caruana can just win USA championship, but when he goes to play versus some big guy like Magnus Carlsen, he just end up beaten in the end.
Okay, okay. Actually, I mean, fair point. Actually, I was also thinking. And Vladimir like speeding up like some Formula One car to get in time for a title Tuesday. Last time he played against Gotham Chess, and we have a video on the channel. And by the way, Gotham Chess also recorded a video how he almost lost to Vladimir. So check out in the description. And my pick would be probably, I mean, I have two teams. I don't know which one to choose. Probably I would choose Real of like 2000s. Then
Ah, wow.
why is it so? Because okay, they won like against Bayer, Leverkusen.
Mhm. The
Uh,
famous Zidane goal.
yeah, the famous Zidane gun. But then they had like very star squad. Every like Champions League they definitely favorites like Ronaldo, Zidane, Raúl, all those guys like Beckham, who I don't know why they bought him, and stuff like that. And always they like somewhere near, but always they like not even close. It's like Milan, Liverpool, Barcelona. It's like, I mean, they were nowhere close. Another way was Bayern of like 2000s because also like they are somewhere in the top and not winning anything, maybe even playing finals, but still not. But Real, in my opinion, is a better pick.
Okay.
Okay, next
And
one.
then one of
Uh,
my favorite players, Jan Nepomniachtchi.
yeah, Jan Nepomniachtchi. Probably
Shall
you
start.
you will start.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
That is Juventus. Juventus of kind of all past years, once again. Juventus were beaten also twice in the final by both Spanish teams. And Jan Nepomniachtchi was beaten also twice in the end. And except of this, that I think this play styles that they can sometimes, not right now, not nowadays, not the Conte play style even, but before when they had normal coaches, they played much interesting, much more fast, and they were winning everything
Yeah,
in their country. And
your favorite coach Allegri.
Max Allegri, wow, shout out Max, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I have a banger right now. Probably there is nobody who represents better than that.
Excuse me, I just remembered how Max Allegri ruins all his t-shirt, all his whatever he wears, and throws it like that, and it really reminds me of how Jan Nepomniachtchi acts as well. While
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think he has a better. I have a better pick, and this is Liverpool of Klopp's era.
wow,
Yeah, absolutely brainless football. It's like as well as you play FIFA 15 and you have Gervinho, Dumbia, and Tibarbo in the attack, when you just throw forwards like crossbar in the top and you run and you run and you run. The same
that's how I beat
Nepomniachtchi.
you in 2014 in our
No,
matches.
no, 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 no. It's like Vladimir was like always losing. He like retired then, just always lost to me in FIFA. So
Yeah,
and the point was that yeah, it's like Nepomniachtchi also plays fast, also without very often without like normal consideration, without changing a lot, and yeah, Liverpool won Champions League, which is like the shame of football, I guess. Just that's when I understood that there is, I mean, football is over. It's like it's not gonna fall even, I mean, even more to the bottom.
I agree with you. I agree
Yeah,
with you,
yeah,
and the pick is quite good. I might admit
yeah,
that's for sure.
and the same as like when Nepomniachtchi wins, I have mostly the same feelings. Even though I mean there are some admirers, but it's definitely not my type of play. I hate when people play fast and without thinking. Okay, next one. Next one is Gukesh. Probably you will go, Vladimir. What do you say?
Okay, I'll start again. This is one of my most difficult picks because we cannot see Gukesh playing for a long time. We don't know if he will win the World Championship yet, even though everyone says that yes. So for now, I did choose the Napoli of past year because first of all, why? That is also a very young team, very unexpected because I mean Gukesh was not definitely one of the favorites when he were going to play the candidates. He reached there, at least for me, kind of win in the candidates. It's maybe something that is equal to win in the domestic championship that Napoli did once. Then we know what happened after it. Yeah, I mean, this famous football president De Laurentiis that ruined the team, but we don't know. We don't know. Probably that will not be the Gukesh future, but at least for now, for me, it's this like Napoli, unexpected teams that played quite good, they reached far, and kind of unexpected Napoli.
Okay,
What do you think?
I have two teams, and actually it wasn't hard pick for me at all. And I'm gonna announce both, but I'll probably pick my main, and my main gonna be Manchester City of 2011-2012 when they first reached the English Premier League title, because they were trash before, obviously before this like big money came in, and they like started winning, and it was like the beginning of their path, their first achievement. And the same with the Gukesh, who has probably the bright future and all the opportunities. Who knows, maybe he will win world championship matches and become a world champion. Maybe he would fail, but yeah, that's it. And the second pick would be Bayern of or Bayer Leverkusen of this year, not the mentioned
Mhm.
before, because they also like nobody really expected them to win
So my question is,
German Bundesliga and
yeah, they
stuff like this.
played a very good season. So you want to say that he will be beaten like -3 by Liren in
I
the end?
mean,
Like Atalanta really destroyed this team. They showed what they don't worth anything at all. It's three
uh,
zero. It's 3-0. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. It's 3-0.
they
They
decided that.
destroyed him.
I mean,
You
the,
saw how Gianluca Scamacca played in European Championship versus Leverkusen. He looked like a god. He doing
no.
everything good.
It's like
Let's see.
I have a feeling if we right now gather a team of me, you, and couple others of our friends, we could also play Championship League, not like less successful.
Okay,
So yeah.
let's go for next pick. Now maybe you will start because it's one of your favorite players, Firouzja.
Uh, yeah, actually, it was a bit controversial because so many great picks right here. And I picked probably the best in my opinion, and it's PSG after money came in. Too many speech about money today, but yeah, after 2013, why? They always on hype, like always on hype. They will win this year, next year, the year after. We have Ibrahimovic, we have Messi. But what do we have in the end? Candidates tournament playing bullets again and again, and maybe in the future they will win. Who knows? Who like right now coaches them, like Pochettino or no, not Pochettino, Luis Enrique, right?
Luis Enrique, with him,
Yeah.
they will not win anything at all. So maybe next
So
time.
yeah, like it's again and again the same hype. Magnus said that he would play against him, and what we have PSG, yeah, it's like when you play friends opens when you want to get to the candidates, then yeah, you're a god, you win 23, 24, 25 hundreds, but when the big boys come in, yeah, you like Guardiola on probably this picture when his pants kind of cracked.
Kind of broken, yeah. Okay, for me, it's I went so similar, just except of money, but all the same, it's Ajax team of this
Oh,
year when they reach the semifinals. Oh, everyone says that, oh wow, Ajax has very good, like young
you
players
mean
that can speak.
Ajax of this year or Ajax like
Oh, OMG. Of this year, it was the candidates. Ajax of this year is the candidates. But in general, yeah, that more or less, I think, because it was in general between this year and this year when they achieved semifinals. For all semifinals, it clearly also showed the same. And they meet big guys, they just got beaten. And even though there is a match versus, I think, Tottenham they played, they almost passed it, but it's a Tottenham. So yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
why. And now also everyone say that they have a lot of young stars. Ajax finally will go back to champions. What did we see? They almost did go down in the division. They qualified for what Conference League, very well played. I mean that's all. But no
yeah,
one knows. Ajax is big team in Netherlands at
yes,
the same thing. Maybe Firouzja one day will
yeah,
learn how to play, and we'll see bright future of
yeah.
him. Now Anish Giri.
Yeah, Anish Giri, and actually this was pretty hard pick. So who starts?
Agree. You, I think. You?
Okay, so my pick is golden season of Arsenal. Why is it so? Because they
Ah,
didn't lose. And we know how Giri likes making draws in candidates tournaments, like 13 in a row. I couldn't find a better pick, and Arsenal didn't make so many draws, but it was, in my opinion, more or less all right. And after it, like when it was like the peak of Giri, you like boom, like Arsenal. Yeah, like
okay.
right now they like resurrect with all this Arteta and stuff, but they have Zinchenko in the team. What they like trying to say? How you gonna win the tournament with such player?
Okay, only thing Giri didn't win nothing important, so that's why instead of at least Arsenal try to win something, so I put a much more weak team. Actually, that is in general past 5, 10 years Fiorentina in Italy because that's a team that also likes a lot of draws. That I agree. Always there somewhere in the middle of the standings, like eighth, seventh, ninth place. If they're lucky, they can win Coppa Italia or go to the final, but what a lot of money,
By the
kind of a
way,
lot of
did they win
money, good
Conference
coaches.
League or no?
Conference League, no, they lose 2 times in a row. Imagine that. Imagine they lost versus West Ham, versus your favorite coach David Moyes 2 years
Legend,
ago.
legend.
Legend.
Yeah,
They got beaten by David Moyes, and other
but
finals they
yeah,
lost this year.
it's not a shame to lose to the best coach in the world. That's like,
Yeah, for sure, for
yeah.
sure. Okay,
So yeah.
so next one is Hans Niemann.
Legend of himself. That's one of the strongest players of our generation, of this universe. What do you think, Vladimir?
Okay, I think that it's one of the most obvious pick as well. It's Real Madrid starting from previous century until nowadays. Nowadays, maybe past 2, 3 champions they did to deserve a little bit, but before, look at this team. They won everything. I remember one champions. I didn't even, I'm a lazy person. I didn't check which year it was, but when they won famous match versus Bayern Munich, where they have like problems in, they won I think first game in Germany, but then going back to Santiago Bernabeu, the arbiter is always wear white t-shirt, with this famous logo on top, and yeah, just did whistle everything in favor of Real Madrid. And a lot of times before VAR existed, before VAR exists, the most tricky team is the one where Ronaldo plays. Everyone knows. Moreover, you, Vladislav, for sure might be an expert in this. So always Ronaldo plays Manchester United, they win because he just simulation everywhere, right, left, he's falling on G. No, that's it. Real Madrid, there's no doubt about it. What do you think?
Yeah, but Ronaldo is not as great as famous Ukrainian legend Artem Milevsky. That's like just Ronaldo was like learning. He was a teacher, tutor here. So yeah. So what I think, yeah, and as you can see, Vladimir loves Real Madrid. It's his favorite team, and
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
yeah, definitely. And right now, some fans of Real Madrid's probably like typing, and I could make a same error and type my keyboard, but I wouldn't. And I think that it's Juventus 2006, which was a
Uh-huh.
hard debate. Because they got bumped in 2006,
Mm-hmm.
but not after like some, I don't know, illegal activity of players themselves, but rather of the club itself. And there was like a huge the scandal in the Serie A when Juventus went to Serie C, yeah, right.
Yes.
And like most of the players just go away.
It's quite
Uh,
surrounded actually, yeah, by scandals. Even this year, the famous Juventus player Nicolo Fagioli decided to bet some money on football, and then he got banned. And also, past year, Juventus did disqualified from the Conference League because of money trouble. So yeah, I agree totally with you in
yeah,
this pick as well.
and yeah, it's like after the scandal, Juventus won like bunch of Serie A's in a row with a perfect coach Allegri, as we remember. And yeah, the same with Niemann. He wins opens, he can be solid, he might win. I mean, in some other competitions, he can win Magnus Carlsen, but in general, he's like far from reaching the top yet.
Yeah, that's why you see disclaimer. If you ever will go to Turin, you need to go to Stadio Olimpico Grande to watch the best Turin team that is Torino, not Juventus. Look at the scandals. Look at the Niemann. Who represents Juventus? Hans Niemann. What is this? I think you need to
Okay.
watch Torino games.
Okay,
Okay,
next
let's
one.
go next.
Maxime
One of the worst
Vachier
picks,
Lagrave.
Maxime Lagrave.
What do you think, Vladimir?
Okay, I think that this is my weakest piece because I didn't all align, but for me it's kind of Liverpool of all of this year of Klopp era mainly because this is a team that just plays a little bit weird play styles that other normal people don't play. They can win definitely something, but also with the team, the very good players and teams they had, they didn't win almost nothing. They think won just one champions in Klopp era or something like that. They won maybe one Premier League, but they didn't win much a lot and they have unique play style and something like that. What do you think?
Okay, I probably have a better pick, but actually the timeline would be the same. I chose Tottenham of like
Okay,
after
Tottenham.
2015s, after like
Mm-hmm.
Bale and Modric went away, because they started like okay, I mean when Kane came in,
Mm-hmm.
they started like always being on top. They were always around top three, top two, top one. Everybody was like saying they will win this year, but like here Man City, here Liverpool, and every single time they fail. And Championship League, the final against who was it? Was it
Liverpool.
against? Oh God, don't remind me that. I'm gonna go throw up soon. And yeah, even against Liverpool they couldn't win. And the same with Vashila Graf. He's like always on top. Yeah, he has some good qualities, but as long as you keep on playing such terrible openings like Neidorf and Grunfeld, then you cannot really achieve anything. That's
Yeah,
my
by the
point.
way, I remember a famous match of this year where Tottenham, I think, was still winning, or it was equal score versus Chelsea in their home stadium, and two players of Tottenham got sent off, and they played 9 versus 11, and the famous Tottenham weird coach Postecoglou didn't find nothing smarter than to put all the players in this middle zone in this middle line and run who is faster with Liverpool player to try to create the offside trap. It didn't work with Chelsea players. It didn't work out well, but actually they had their chances. So sometimes this craziness can work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next one is
Okay,
our
so next one is the famous Chinese player Ding Liren, and I think in this case, as I prefer more to listen to smart people, I'm the one who need to start. So Chelsea,
okay.
2012. Chelsea 2012, it is obvious thing because play style of Liren is not the easiest, not the funniest, but it's good. Also, in some point, he reminds me of famous Chelsea striker Didier Drogba that won this tournament for them because of his cold blood and before things happen, right?
So,
Before he
so,
played
sorry,
well.
sorry. Was this
Yeah.
season when the legend Fernando Torres scored in the almost
Yes,
empty net
yes,
against
yes.
Victor
And
Valdez?
Barcelona. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. It was a very famous match. I remember this with my eyes. I was looking at this match.
And
They
this
played versus
was this match when the favorite player of Vladimir Lionel Messi didn't score the penalty, right?
That's what I don't remember actually, but I remember that there was
I
two
probably
0
do.
Like Chelsea won 1+1 in first match, and then in second they were losing 2-0 against Barcelona and Camp Nou. Okay, they're losing 1-0, then it was red card, and then immediately Barcelona scored second goal. You can say, what is this? But then Chelsea scored one, and then Chelsea already running Fernando Torres, this
Yeah.
like Ding running from Magnus Carlsen, right? And they just scored the goal, and
Yeah.
Chelsea won this tournament later on in I think penalty shooting. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
or in
yeah.
extra time. Yeah, penalty shooting was
Actually,
full
I
time.
remember we were at some tournament, like in the team tournament, and we didn't have a TV, so we went to the sports bar, even though we were little. But then we like watched the first time. It was like very, very boring, and we went sleeping.
Ah, wow.
And yeah, like some
Well, I
weird
watched it
big
all.
beard guys were watching at us, like, well, what the hell are you doing here, guys? It's like, so yeah. Actually, funny part, this is the same. I mean, I have the same pick.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, the same Chelsea, because we had some little discussion with Vladimir, and I thought about like Inter of Mourinho 2010s or Chelsea of Mourinho. But yeah, I also think that Chelsea
Ah, wow.
of this
Inter of
period.
Mourinho is famous Diego Milito. Yeah, I like this
Yeah,
team a lot
because
as well.
I thought that like in Chelsea used to be strong when they were like
Yeah.
before, or Inter with Mourinho was strong, and the same as
Yeah,
Dink.
now
He
look at
used
Chelsea.
to
Yeah.
be strong, but right now like Okay, he's not in his prime, let's put it that way. And the last one, this is like I prepared the bomb for dessert in the end.
Okay, so start then. My pick is also not the most obvious.
Stop! You didn't say who we like talking
No,
about. And we talk
Richard
about
Rapport.
Richard Rapport, the guy who's changing federations faster than like I don't know. Do you have any good example?
Then you will check soon probably, but we don't know it. Okay, let's see. Serie A. Who of you are the fans of Serie A of this beautiful football? Are you, Lisa?
I mean, what's the question? Do I follow
Do you like
Serie A or
Serie
who is
A?
my favorite team?
No, are you following Serie A?
No, I don't follow it. I
I
mean,
might say you miss so much.
approximately. What?
So much. You miss so much, I might say.
No, no, no,
Because
no.
past year, this year will be a banger. Como goes back with Cesc Fabregas as a coach, with Thierry Henry as almost a president. There are rumors that Hummels will come, Belotti came to this team. That will be something. Rafael Varane, one of your favorite players, will join Como this year. Probably. Parma went back. Like Juventus buying already 10% in the same year. That will be crazy year. But my team is the famous Salernitana from the south coast in Salerno that went down this year.
I thought that I would be the one that's sensation making, but Vladimir never fails to deliver.
Yes, Salernitana. That is a team that I start to like. I remember one of the seasons they made a record or something that they saved the team in Serie A with 15 points deficit or something like that. And that's what they did after it. Exactly. They did fire the coach. And after it, what do you think what happened? Exactly. They started to play the season very well with also a very good coach, Souza, but then they did fire him, came famous Inzaghi. I don't know who can save Inzaghi in general because as a
Which
coach,
Inzaghi?
okay, the other one, Filippo Inzaghi, the famous one, famous striker of Milan, because other one he is
Okay,
in Inter, right?
the one that is
So
not a good coach, though. Good coach is other. Okay.
yes, another one. So he came, and only his previous experience was to play having good results with Reggiana team in Serie B. I also suggest you to watch this exciting competition. And
Yeah,
when he came
as well
there,
as Segunda. Yeah.
yeah, Segundo already not. So the point is that he didn't qualify just for a little bit from Reggiana because, okay, actually they entered to playoff, but then they have financial problems. So he went to Salerno, but it's a coach for second, maybe for Serie B or maybe for a good team in Serie A, but not for Salernitana that has 2.5 players in the team. So obviously they were losing much by much, by much by much, and they I think end up with the worst result of all type top five leagues. But why is it so? Except of playing bad, they played crazy. They started to attack everyone. They say, Inter scored us already 4 goals, let's score more. It didn't work out, and the team went down just in the second division then. So what do you say?
Okay, my pick, I don't know, is like legendary. Probably not for all of you, but for me and for Vladimir, this is a special team. This is Rayo Vallecano 2016.
You pronounce it right.
Yes, and what's the point of the stick? They had this like coach, the bald one, like how, what is his name, Vladimir?
Paco Gemes, the
Yeah,
legend.
Paco James. And every game, like they played 2-2. And it doesn't matter who they play against, there will be some super show. They were like playing super aggressive, super attacking, winning 3-0, losing 3-0, but yeah, making a lot of draws. So this is, I mean, represents Rapport very well because he can win against everybody, he can lose candidates, throw it away very easily, but he always like have a super interesting positions, and that's why I think that Rayo Vallecano is a good team, and I
Yeah, I
pleased
remember this team
Vladimir.
very well. I
Mm,
agree with you totally in this.
yeah,
Okay, that was the video. So
yeah,
I hope you will comment on the video. What is
yeah,
your top? Maybe
yeah.
you would like to receive a video of another part as well. And support our channel, subscribe, and we'll see you
Like
in the next
and
video.
yeah, please,
Like as
please
well.
like many, many times. We will ask you like because it gives us motivation to record new videos and let us know what you think about our toms. See you next episodes. Goodbye.
Ciao.